And one of the stars of this series for India has been Rishabh Pant, the vice captain. If you look at Leeds, if you look at Leeds and the effort that Rishabh Pant put in, the 200s, back-to-back hundreds, the first and only wicketkeeper in the history of Indian cricket to do so, hardly anyone except Andy Flower, Rishabh Pant, the second person, and you know how important that man is. But more importantly than that as well, not just the runs, the impact that he has on the game. Here in Edgbaston, yeah, day before yesterday, that innings of 60 plus from Rishabh Pant completely changed the game on its head. When Rishabh came out to bat, India was 126 for 3. England all of a sudden was sensing a comeback. Had England managed to bowl India out for anything around, say, 250 or so, it was match on. Because then England would believe that they can chase down. It was a 180 run lead. England would believe that they can chase down 450. So Rishabh Pant all of a sudden comes, and in no time a 50 plus partnership happens. Shubman got 10 of those, and Rishabh was 41. That's when lunch and break was taken. In no time, in absolutely no time, Rishabh Pant had taken the game away from England. That's the impact that Rishabh Pant has. And the transformation in Rishabh Pant, and I must tell you this story. For the first and only time in his life, Rishabh Pant travelled with the team for nearly 2 months without playing, February and March. Rishabh Pant was travelling with the Indian team. He went to Champions Trophy, 25 days in Dubai, did not get a single game. Rishabh was gutted. Rishabh kept pushing his body, giving himself weird routines and crazy routines to push and get into shape. The IPL did not go well for Rishabh Pant. Absolutely did not go well, and he knew it. He uninstalled WhatsApp from his phone. He stopped contacting people. He would go to the gym, get himself ready, a chat with Devendra Sharma, and he started playing once again front of the wicket. The Rishabh Pant that we know. Ravichandran Ashwin made this point to me in that interview while building up the series, that Rishabh Pant has one of the best defensive techniques. He had to back his defense. The Rishabh Pant that we had seen in Australia in that one innings of 40 in Sydney, body blows but not giving up. And that Rishabh Pant who is desperate. I have to now tell you about this conversation. Match day -1, a couple of us were, in the stands doing our live when the rest of the team was batting outside. All of a sudden we see the Edgbaston nets are outside, and we've reported that multiple times. We see Rishabh Pant doing a very interesting drill inside the ground. He's getting T. Dilip to hit with the tennis ball and a tennis racket, and he's trying to hold on to that and not get up early, trying his wicket-keeping drills. We found it fascinating, so we recorded that for you, and we were watching Rishabh Pant very, very intently. And then he goes to the dressing room, pads up, and comes out again on his way to go and bat in the nets. That's when, in fact, there was a security guard where Rishabh Pant was passing us. The security guard was blocking. That's when we made eye contact. And the moment Rishabh saw me, and he said, "Are Dada," and he asked that security guard to move, comes, and we gave each other a hug. And I said, "All the very best. You batted brilliantly in Leeds." Now listen to this intently. I said, "You batted brilliantly in Leeds, those 200s. And all of a sudden, one could see a change in Rishabh's face. And he said, "But फर्क नहीं पड़ता. अगर टीम नहीं जीतता है तो इंडिविजुअल हंड्रेड्स में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता दादा. We have to win. Boryada, we have to win." And one could see a leader talking. It was no longer an individual cricketer talking to me. It was a leader talking to me. A leader who is also giving Shubman Gill the much needed confidence, walking up to his captain and giving ideas, walking up to his bowlers, setting the field from behind the wicket, making critical changes. That's the Rishabh Pant we wanted to see. And I said, 100% hoga. And he said, "Puri koshish rahegi." Exact words, "Puri koshish rahegi. Is match jeet kar hum Lords jayenge 1-1. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that those will turn out to be prophetic words? Prophetic words from Rishabh Pant, and he has contributed in every measure, just like his captain. That's the new bond, the captain and the vice captain leading Team India. That's the new bond that will take this team forward. Rishabh Pant in Edgbaston last time round got 100. This time round got a 60 and an important to a 30 or so in the first innings. Come Lords, you will once again see Rishabh Pant raise his hand, because you know what? You know what? He's now not just a cricketer. He's a leader who's hungry for success. He knows this is his legacy series. He got a lot of flack, a lot of trolling. He's rediscovered himself because red ball is his mojo. Red ball is his legacy. Red ball is where he belongs, the perfect devotee to the cricketing temple. Wonderful words from Rishabh Pant, which have turned out to be prophetic. We just hope that he continues in this vein for the rest of the series.